Hey guys, so this is my first YouTube video. It's been a long time coming. I've always wanted to do it, but I don't know, things are just holding me back. I work in the public, so I didn't want anyone to find any of my footage. So we're starting off real cute, as you can see. I'm gonna get ready for the day. I actually have to go meet with Human Resources at 3 o'clock. So it gives me a couple hours to just hang out, chit chat, do my makeup, get ready for the day. I also need to film an online interview for United Airlines because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get fired from my job. But that's neither here nor there. More on that story as we get more updates and whatnot. But yeah, just thought I'd hang out with you guys, drink some coffee. I haven't had coffee since Sunday. It is now Wednesday. That is a very long time for me. But I was working graveyard, so coffee was kind of a necessity. Now I have like 6 pounds of coffee in my house, and I haven't been drinking any. So it's my first cup in like 4 days. But yeah, let's get started. So what is up? I have no idea what to talk about. Maybe I should tell my little suspension story. Let's see. So the way my job works is half the week. So my first 3 days of the week, I work on the slot floor. I'm a slot attendant. We help people with little issues that they're having on the casino floor. So if your ticket gets stuck, if you need change, your game freezes, you lose your cash and it gets stuck in the machine, all of that fun stuff, you turn your service light on, I run over, I help you. So it's basic customer service. It's a pretty easy job, but there's all kinds of stuff that comes along with it. So, what happened? So, Friday and Saturday nights, which is Saturday, Sunday morning, if you're working graveyard, I'm in VIP, so it's the high limit slot room. If you've never been in the casino industry, that is like the #1 place to lose your job. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't have a choice because I was part-time and this full-time position opened up. So I had been part-time for 2 years. Well, I was on call for a year, and then they created part-time shifts, which in my opinion were even worse than the on-call shifts, because at least it's on-call. You could get like 3-4 days off in a row. As part-time, they had me there 5 days a week for like 5 hours a day. Like, it's $25. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm driving all around town 10 miles each way so I can be there for 5 hours a day. Like, why not make 3 8s, 24 hours? Come on. So I took this full-time position because, you know, you get more money, you get benefits, steady schedule, you get vacation. As on-call at the casinos, you're basically at their mercy. So you get no extra days off. Even if you have like doctor's appointments or whatnot, you get your excuse me, you get your schedule like 5 days ahead of time. It is a freaking nightmare. Like, let me tell you, it is very hard, especially with braces, to plan your life like that. I would have mornings where I would have to call my orthodontist. Like, they're only open 3 days a week, the orthodontist that I go to. So I would call them on Monday morning at 7 o'clock, like, hey, I got scheduled. Sorry, can't make it in at 10. You've been closed all weekend, couldn't get in contact with anyone. can I reschedule for later on this week? And sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. I would basically have to schedule my appointments a month ahead of time with the orthodontist and like hope and pray to God that it would work out for me. So yeah, on call and part-time was kind of rough. Part-time was a little bit easier because I knew my schedule, but I was so exhausted, like working 6 hours a day with only like that short 30-minute break, and it was all on swing shift. Swing shift in the casino is the busiest time of day. Like, I was just exhausted, like I had it up to here. So I took the oh my god, look at this, I've had this for like 10 years. Still works though. So I just had enough after 2 years. I wanted a full-time position, something more stable. Graveyard, I was like, you know what? I'll make it work. I had done graveyard before and I loved it, but the graveyard people are kind of like kooky in the casinos. Like, it's not even a last resort for them. Like, they're high up on the seniority list and they bid for that. Every single shift bid. It's crazy to me. So I took this full-time position. Let me tell you, it was a freaking struggle. I was struggling. Like, I hadn't worked graveyard in like a year or so. Oh, let's see. This is Max Prep and Prime. This is like holy grail. It was crazy. Like, it was real questionable too because I had never worked in the VIP room. Like, that is the #1 place to get fired in the casino. Just because of the crazy transactions you get. Like, people will walk up to you with like thousands of dollars, like, here, run this, can I get a ticket for it? Oh, and then can I get, and it's like weird amounts. It's not like, here's $2,000, can I get a $2,000 ticket? They'll hand you different piles of money and it's like $800, $880, $1,020. Or they'll hand you like a stack of money and they're like $880, $860, $1,020. And you have to like basically do it really quick, like make sure everything's accurate. There's jackpots going off in there non-stop, like 3 at a time, all over the place, and they all want weird stuff. Like, can I get a purchase ticket for $800? And can I get cash? Let's see. I would like. Oh my god, there's a giant cricket on my wall. So they would say, I want $800 in a ticket, and then I would like 320s, the rest cash, 320s, the rest blue bills. So it's like a $1,600 jackpot. So you basically have to remember what each of these people said and then make sure that everything is accurate. It's a fucking nightmare. Can you imagine doing that for like 7 hours straight? Oh my god. So I made a mistake on Saturday night, Sunday morning, and that's all it takes to lose your job is one mistake. So I don't even know what kind of mistake I made because $928 came up missing. So if you think about it, $928, that's hundreds, a 20 or 2 10s, 5s, and singles. So what the hell did I do? I have no idea. I'm like in a freaking halfway in a coma half the time working that shift. Like, I'm always so exhausted. So I literally have no fucking clue what I did. Let's see. I'm gonna do MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is like some OG stuff. Like, I find stuff and I don't really stray away. Like, if it works, I stick to it. Like, I don't know. It's just how I am. Like, I'll try out new stuff here and there, but then I always end up going back to like Ulta or Sephora. Like, hey, use this twice, hated it. Can I exchange it for my old stuff? Thanks. So let's just put some of this on here, slap it on there. So basically, I'm just doing something simple. Casino worker kind of makeup, you know, nothing over the top extravagant. I'm not in cocktails. I'm there to help people with freaking slot machines, for crying out loud. I'm gonna look like a ghost for a little while, but you know what? So be it. Working graveyard, I've gotten all kinds of gorgeous lines and veins all around my freaking eyeballs. I'm looking like Uncle Fester. And, you know, I haven't had breakouts or blemishes in like a really long time. Like, this is crazy to me. I tried out this Chanel moisturizer that my friend used to like swear by. Give me cystic acne. Like, I got 2 of them. You guys saw? That is nuts. I haven't had cystic acne since, oh my god, I don't know, 2012? This is ridiculous. That shit hurt too. Let's see. Shape tape. Everybody uses shape tape. You know, everybody used to ask me about my makeup too. When I was working in the casino, I wish I would have had this done so that they could have actually watched it. Because I just need something simple, glowy, looking ethereal, like an angel. That's my favorite kind of makeup. I don't like anything like too crazy. I just want to enhance what I got, not necessarily turn into a whole different person. I used to like makeup like that. Then my little brother, he told me, I don't want to wake up next to a girl and that's not who I met last night. He's so crazy. So, now that I caked on a crazy amount of concealer to cover up my tiredness, basically. So sad. I only have 2 dogs, no kids, and I'm this tired. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Bare Minerals Bare Pro. It's backwards, but Bare Minerals Bare Pro. Bare Minerals Liquid Foundation. This is like one of the ones that I freaking swear by. Nobody talks about it. I don't know why. I freaking love this stuff. Especially if you're in a smoke-filled environment, like a casino, you're sweating all night. This stuff does not budge. It's lightweight. And it just sets like really freaking well. This lighting is not doing me any kind of freaking justice, I swear. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. You know, I've had post-nasal drip living in the desert for I don't know how freaking long. It is like the nastiest thing ever. I should just dry up and go away. So, you see all these baby hairs? I was so stressed out at my job, like, when I first became a VIP attendant. Because it's so much stress, like, so much going on, so much stress. I was missing $200. My second day in VIP, I was missing $200. I dropped it in the tip box and they wouldn't retrieve it. So, I just had to take the loss. But my hair started falling out and now it's starting to grow back, but it's like, I look like a freaking chicken. Like, it is crazy. Like, hi, these are my feathers. Anyways, can't wait till they grow out so I can at least, like, pin them back. I'm stuck with, like, 2 hairstyles now because of all this regrowth. I mean, I should be thankful that it's growing back because I've had this problem before where, come on, stay. I've had this problem before where I was losing my hair because of the stress when I worked at Nordstrom before, but yeah. It would be nice if I brushed my hair before this, huh? So I like to do my hair in between my makeup. It just works out faster to me, and then, well, faster for me, and then, like, everything can set while, I'm, like, doing little pieces of my hair and whatnot. I'm not going for anything perfect today. I just need to get it a little bit tame so I can pull it back, not look like a psycho in my United Airlines interview. Go in HR, I don't care. People show up in like sweatsuits and whatnot. But for United, gotta show out, honey. So I'm just trying to make sure that this stuff is like laid flat so I can pull it back nicely. I heard that they don't like highlights. I've been doing a lot of research on what to say, what to do, and whatever, how to look. So what I've gathered is that you need to have your hair pulled back in a bun or like a low pony, off your face, show your neck, look professional, and basic makeup. Nothing outrageous or anything, because the airline industry is real like plain. Which works out for me because I'm really plain these days. I found what I liked and sticking to it, honey. Oh my god, it's been 18 minutes already. This is nuts. I guess I talk too much. Jesus Christ. So, Laura Mercier translucent powder. My dirty ass sponge from Bare Essentials, or not Bare Essentials, Real Techniques. So, since I packed on concealer all over my freaking eyelids and under eye, you gotta set it so it doesn't go anywhere. I put some down here too. You know, I always admire these flight attendants because, man, I see them working on those flights. Some of these passengers are assholes, man. So, this powder that I'm using is MAC Studio Care Blend. Again, backwards, you can't see it. But I freaking swear by this, and they discontinued it. It's like all I use. So when we found out it was being discontinued, damn near had a heart attack, man. We bought like, I'm looking at 5 reserves right here. She bought like 6 of them. It was crazy. Just using this Physicians Formula butter bronzer. This is in regular. I don't know. It just says 6676 bronzer. You can't even tell with this freaking lighting. I swear to God. Fluorescent lighting is the devil. But you know what? In the casino, that's all you got, girl. Fluorescent lighting. So this looks good in this lighting. You'll be good for work. Looking kind of ghostly though. I like to cover up my little gobble. The thing I swear by is the Betty Luminizer by The Balm. I've been working on this freaking powder for like, I don't know, the past 5 years. And like, I hit pan, but there's still a lot of product in here. So it's gonna go pretty quick from here on out with like finishing up. Too busy vola-owing. In Hawaiian, that's talk. I'm Hawaiian. Well, part Hawaiian. Okay, so what is this? Warm Soul by MAC. It's kind of, throw some of this on here. Something natural and glowy. That's essentially all I'm going for. It's like that old school J-Lo bronzy kind of. Hello. God just sent me down from heaven to make all your wishes come true. Okay, let's see. Eyebrows. L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Looks like this. There's a little spoolie at the end. So, let's clean this up a little. You can see my dog back here. He's right here. Applying the bottom. I like to draw in like little hair strokes. I don't do like that faded and then like get darker at the end that all these beauty gurus like. This kind of looks like unnatural to me. Plus I've never like mastered it at all. I suck. I need to stop laughing like that. I need to be more professional. Mature. Reserved. Need to learn how to be an adult. It's so crazy. So I'm 33 years old. I look like a baby, as everybody tells me. But I don't feel 33. Like, I feel like the past 15 years never freaking happened. Like, I still feel like I'm 19. Then I see other 19-year-olds and I'm like, oof, I used to act like that. But I will say that with social media and whatnot, it seems like some of these girls are more mature than I was. They got their shit together because, oh my goodness, girl, like, I could not do my makeup. Like, I'll find some old pictures and show you guys. I was looking a hot-ass mess, and I thought that I was the finest thing out there. Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy on my soul. There you go. So, just kind of blend this out a little. Let's touch up that one spot. Alright, cool. Let's see. Set my eyebrows a little so that they're not flying around all over the place. So I brush up and then I brush over. This is Benefit's 24-hour brow setter. I just have like a little mini, so cute. That's usually the one that I take when I'm traveling. Desert Oasis palette by Beach Cosmetics. In here, I feel like this palette's kind of slept on. Like, I tried to look up reviews and what other people said about this palette before I purchased it. There's like 5 pictures on Instagram of this palette. It's crazy. So in here, there's like hella highlighter colors, 2 mattes, well, 3 mattes. This one, 4 mattes. So 2 big ones. It wasn't even in frame. Okay, so sorry, am I like blinding you guys? I don't know how to do this stuff. Okay, so 2. There's 2 of these right here. Big one's matte. This is matte, and the rest are all shimmer, which is basically my everyday life. Like I told you, I'm trying to look like a little ethereal angel. So I'm gonna take Mirage, which is this giant ass highlighter right here. And what I like about this is there's a couple other darker highlight shadows. So there's 5 in total. So like one normal highlight color, which is like a gold, like a soft gold color. But like, damn girl, look at that. Get it? Boom. I like to put it in here, just like a soft glow. top one, what's this called? Canyon. Put it right in here. Oh my god, it looks like my freaking eyebrow's missing. I gotta touch it up. Okay, so right here in the outside, drag it out a little bit. Nothing crazy. Got cut off. Apple, you hating. Okay, taking this up. Boom. Alright, girl. Let's stop saying that. Mature, Megan. Mature, mature. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Hi, I'm Megan. You guys don't even know my name. Shut one up too. Alright, cool. Let's put this little piece of plastic back in here so this mirror doesn't get all raunchy. Now, it would be great if I'd set up before this, but it's my life. I've been messy, been depressed ever since I knew I was gonna get suspended, so, you know, that's that. I haven't cleaned up anything. Like, if you could see what I see right now, you'd be so disappointed. But I mean, God, He works everything out for me. I just gotta trust in Him, you know? I guess that's what the biggest moral of this whole saga is to trust in God. He never gives you anything that you can't handle, and He's always taking away things that were not fulfilling me anymore. And this job was definitely one of those things. I'm going to use the It's Superhero Mascara. So one weird thing about me is I like to do my mascara before my eyeliner. Is that straight? See, it's coming together slowly. I don't look like a total ghost anymore. I have hooded eyes, so I have to kind of tug on them a little bit because otherwise the shadow gets a little lost in here. But one good thing is you only need a little bit when you have hooded eyes. So I'm gonna use Kylie Exposed Lip Kit. This thing is like down to the nub, so it's gonna look a little freaking crazy. But it's a nice nude color. I'm not a perfectionist, so that's why I always use nudes. Oh my god, my nose is running like crazy. Okay, so we're almost done. Let me just find an eyeliner. Excuse me while I dig around in this bag. I'll just use this little Ico sample that I got. Something like real minor. And I just do something really, really thin. I don't think I look the best with cat eye. Just like a slight little flick is good for me because of my hooded eyes. I don't even really like using eyeliner too much. Boom, like that. breathing so hard. This is like so nerve-wracking to do on camera. Lord Jesus, help me. I'm not a makeup artist, guys. This is just what works for my face. I might look like a hot ass mess to some of you guys, but right now it tells me that I look pretty. So, alright, there we go. This eyebrow is driving me nuts. Why is it looking like this again? It's like so patchy. What the hell? You too. Can you guys stay in place? Jeez Louise. Alright. That's basically it, guys. So, wish me luck on my United interview. I'm about to go do that right now. Once I fix up my eyebrows again. Sorry, I'm like fumbling with all kinds of stuff. I'm like low-key well, I'm very nervous. I've interviewed for one other airline before, and that was Hawaiian. I'm kind of glad I didn't get it, just because of how they do their little training situation. Like, you don't get paid for anything. That's what they were telling us. Like, once you get into flight school, they don't pay you. You gotta find your own way. You gotta support yourself through school. I mean, it's only for 8 weeks, but you're on Oahu. Like, it's one of the most expensive cities in the, not cities, Honolulu is one of the most expensive cities in the world. So yeah, I don't know how people survive doing that, but I mean, more power to them. So yeah, leave me any questions down below. I'll try and link whatever I got going on over here in my little hamster rat nest. But yeah, I'll link everything down below. But yeah, welcome to my channel. I never thought I'd be saying that. I mean, this is good for me to like kind of get all my nerves out being on camera and whatnot for this online interview. So wish me luck, guys, with my current job and the potential United Airlines one. See ya!